tell you first is that I'm a big Pimp C fan. Being from Houston, Texas, being started off doing my music from Screwed and Chop, DJ Screw, rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers of the SUC. You know what I'm saying? From Screwvo. That's where I got the name from. Kind of. So, what I'm saying is, man, this whole situation of how he passed was kind of suspicious. Because you think DMX, what did he preach about? What did he speak against? And then you got Pimp C. What did he speak against? What did he preach about? You know what I mean? So y'all gotta think like, where these guys get what they deserve? You know what I mean? They were both supposedly overdosed. The stories, but they were suspicious. These are suspicious things going on. I'm gonna show you who the enemies probably is without saying it. But if you think about it, you put it together, the puzzles, like I do. That's why you should like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I put the puzzles together so well that you're gonna believe it. And I'm not even trying to deceive anybody, because I'm against the deceiver. I'm against liars too, but a deceiver, they'll mix truth with false. I don't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming from the bottom. I learned a lot from a lot of bad experiences, and I'm giving it to y'all. Hopefully one day, like a preacher, I can profit. Yeah, like when you go to Sunday church and he gives you the good words to motivate you, make you feel happy. They donate to him. So I hope y'all do that for me one day. Pimp C, man, back in Houston, Texas. The first time I was invited to go see Pimp C was through Lil Flex. When I knew Lil Flex, I didn't know who he really was. Like the song Knocking Pictures Off the Wall with Youngstar, I didn't even know he was on there. But when I was hanging out with him, I met him on Bel Air, right by the pool hall, Tricky's. On the corner, there's a corner store. And one night, I was just walking by there trying to sell some CDs that I was chopping and screwing of my versions. And then he told me that, you know, he chopped and screwed. So I can't remember exactly what happened, but I knew we were fucking with each other with the weed, smoking, kicking it, rapping. But I did not know he was on that song the whole time. But I knew about I didn't even know about Zero at the time. He used to bring me songs that he had with Zero. And at the time, I'm doing Screwed and Chop, and I don't even know who Zero is, but I knew he was dope. And then, I don't know, he just disappeared. He ended up going to do some other stuff. I ended up fucking with his other homeboy. He's a big dude from the TRU, from Louisiana and Mo City. So I'm fucking with people that know people, and I didn't even realize that, but I wasn't like hopping on their nuts or nothing like a real star, you know, like some real stars. Like, oh shit, you're this and that. It's like I'm just hanging out with them like normal. Like I would act. I was doing so much stuff. I knew so many people from the streets, and I was always hustling too. So it was like I wasn't paying too much attention. But damn, when he invited me to the Pimp C show, that was at the Hard Warehouse. Man, I met Paul Wall that night. I'm the only Asian. It was me, my other homeboy Joe Mammer. They know him as Joe Mammer. And then I invited my white homeboy Evan. And then I bumped into another homeboy. He's the main thing I'm gonna talk about. My other homeboy called Uki, and he had two Asian homeboys that's with him. But there was about 500 to 1,000 black people. So I was like one out of hell of people, like the only Asian there, and everybody was rocking it. Slim Thug was there that night. So that was the night that Pimp C got locked up in prison for the drug case. He got busted on his way from Port Arthur to Houston to perform a show. Ain't that crazy? Push like if you like the story. So I'm at this event because Lil Flex invited me there one night, and I'm high. I'm trying to look for some Xanax. I'm trying to get fucked up. I just smoked some weed with my boy, and I'm chilling in there. And then I leave Lil Flex, you know. I just say what's up to him, thank you for inviting me, because he invited me for free. And I left to go walk around and kick it. Which he was probably like, man, that's fucked up. You just left. I don't know. I didn't want to just be there and then just be all up in his way. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could have probably met more people if I would have done that. That was the fucked up thing. See, I'm thinking about it right now. Damn, you know what I mean? Just because the way I looked at Lil Flex, I didn't know he knew all these rappers. But if I would have kicked it with him, he would have probably introduced me to a lot of rappers that night. I'm kind of pissed right now. Slim Thug was there. Paul Wall was there. I shook hands with him. I'm sure he remembers me because I was like one out of the only Asian dudes that was up in there. One out of like 1,000. So I bumped into my homeboy Uki. I ain't seen in years. He used to give me weed and stuff. And I bumped into him. And he had some Xannies. So I got some Xannies. I said, what's up? Da, da, da. He told me, oh man, what the fuck? He was just surprised I was there at the show. And I was like, oh yeah, my boy Lil Flex introduced me. And you know what's crazy? To find out, Uki loves Zero. I'm gonna get back to this. Uki loves Zero. And I didn't even know that I'm hanging out with somebody that does song with Zero, and I didn't get to introduce him. Because later on in the future, I got his number, I called him up, and then when we met up and we kicked it, he showed me a bunch of drink. So from then on, I was like, damn, I became the drink man. Why? Because he had pints. He knew how to get pints. He must have knew a doctor or something, because he was asking me for my ID, and he was like, yo, I'll give you a deuce if you just give me your ID, a copy print. I was like, man, I was hella skeptical. I was being stupid. He was getting mad at me. He was like, come on, man, it's stupid, dog. Like, you should do this, because he was showing me bankrolls, and I bumped into cases. He had cases, and the Percocets that came with those, or the Lorcets, them green things. So, you know what I'm saying? This is the truth. And at the time, I had music from Lil Flex that he would give me to screw and chop. And then when I meet up with him, he's hella cool with me because he find out I'm screwing and chopping now, Uki, the drink man. And I'm hella cool with him because I'm like, yo, I used to know you and now you the drink man, because I know hella people that'll buy that shit. 200 a bottle, 225, 250, 300 at that time. That's what, 2001, 2001. So I'm like, I became a drink man. I'm high, I'm fucked up. I was smoking. I was doing all kind of shit, you know, fucking with mad bitches. I would appear with a new bitch every other day. And at that moment, I thought I didn't even have a lot. But now that I look back to it, man, people coming up to me like, where's she come from? I'll be like, I don't even know. I'll be showing up with a new chick all the time. They be like, damn, where's she from? I'm like, I don't know. Next day, damn, where's she from? I don't know. I met her online. Or I met her on the street. I met her at the mall. You know what I mean? All kind. I met her at the gas station. I just hollered. But the funny thing is, look, Pimp C show that night. That's where I met my drink man. When he got arrested, going to prison, I didn't get to see him perform, but I saw others perform. So it was cool, man. That was the experience that I had, and it's crazy because when I met my drink man from there, it's like, where else could I have met my drink man, man? Pimp C show, hell yeah. Thanks to Lil Flex, you know what I mean? Shout out to my homeboy Joe, my boy Evan. Shout out to Uki, wherever you at. Much love from y'all. Rest in peace to Pimp C, because this right here is messed up. Somebody put something in his drink. This guy, Buddy, be careful with people who call himself Buddy, your buddy, put something in his drink and told some girl. I believe that can happen because I know somebody tried to poison me one time. People that don't like you and you getting it, if something's involved with money, man, they'll do anything. What I'm trying to say is, they poisoned me. This is horrible. And I feel like that was done, because he didn't gain no money off of it, did he? I don't think so. He tried to take over, Buddy. But you think, damn, these guys got their mouths shut for speaking against the agenda. So I feel like that was planned too. But it sucks that it's got to happen like that. And it sucks how the world can be told a lie and try to hide, you know, a homicide, you know what I'm saying? Try to hide the homicide. And shout out to everybody that's been watching this whole video. I hope y'all enjoyed this Pimp C video clips I put together. All right, Peace.